Entrepreneurs, we want to do everything ourselves from start to finish. Why? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you for coming back. Thank you for sticking with me. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 7 bad habits I used to have as an entrepreneur, and let's get right into it, guys. I know this is a cliche, but it's a bad habit. Not having enough sleep. Before now, I used to work the most at night, and it's not like I don't do anything during the day, but I still extend my work hours to night. I learn a lot at night. I try to fulfill customers' orders at night so that the delivery people can come pick up in the morning. But moving forward since 2021, I stopped. I started having enough sleep. I started to sleep well. Not like having 8 hours. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I have 8 hours of full sleep, but I started with 6 hours, sometimes 7 hours. I try to go to bed early. So this is a bad habit. Try to sleep. When you sleep, your mind is open and you become more productive the next day. But if you don't sleep well, you become grumpy, and that's I don't know how to put it, but if you don't have enough sleep, there'll be a day your body will tell you that I need this sleep, and you just find yourself dozing off on your couch. So as entrepreneurs, we should try as much as possible to sleep well. It's a bad habit, not sleeping well, not sleeping on time, sleeping just 2 hours or 4 hours in a day. No. There's time for work, and then there's time to rest our body. Let's get right to the very next one. I think I'm still trying to break away from it. Having bad eating habits. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you do your morning routine without including breakfast. I don't know why we do that, and I'm sure other entrepreneurs can relate to this. We have a routine, we want to work, we want to achieve this and that in the day, but we do not tie our breakfast or our food into our routine. I'm trying very hard to break free from this. And so far, what I have learned with having bad eating habits is your health. Your health will suffer for it. Because at the end of the day, you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you want to do all of these things, but you don't eat well, you don't take care of your body. When you fall sick, you realize that everything you've been trying to do is a total waste, because if your body is not healthy enough, you cannot function well, and at the end of the day, you cannot achieve all you have set out to achieve. So have a good eating habit. Prep your meals if you can. If you cannot, try to make sure that maybe in your journal or in your timer, you have set out time to make food and eat healthy. So for startups, for small businesses, if you're running everything yourself, you're the content creator, you're the photographer, you do everything, even to logistics, you do your packing, everything, you manage your social media, you work remotely, and you work from your small home office. This habit, we are all guilty of it, and this year we should break free from these habits as an entrepreneur. Not going outside. You realize that the whole day, the whole 24 hours, you are indoors, no fresh air, no sunlight, you are just indoors. This is one habit you should break free from. I try as much as possible to go out because I work from home. Most of everything I do, I work remotely as I'm an entrepreneur. I do everything from home, my content and all of these things. But I try as much as possible to go out in the evening. Sometimes if I can't do it in the morning, I go out in the evening. So my gym is is quite a distance from the house. So I walk to the gym and then I walk back. So this time it gives me room to feel the fresh air and all of that. But what I'm trying to do more is to get out in the morning to have sunlight touch my skin. I think there's a scientific thing to that as well, which I haven't made my research. I think I'll put it somewhere on the screen, but it is very, very important for you to go out for fresh air and the morning sun. So leave your house once in a while. This is a very terrible habit for entrepreneurs, especially startups. Like I said, you're doing everything yourself, so it looks like 24 hours is not enough time, but trust me, it's enough time. We all have 24 hours and we should utilize it very well. So why do we want to do everything ourselves? Like, why do we want to do everything ourselves? as an entrepreneur, we should learn to delegate and outsource. Because we feel like, no, the perfectionist in us, we just feel like someone will not do it the way we will do it. But you cannot grow as a one-man team. You can literally never grow. You just keep going around circles. Try to delegate as much as you can. Try to outsource. Try to get people to help you do things. I know as a startup, you might say, oh, the money coming in is not so much. So how do I outsource? You can start training people. You might have people that admire you from afar. You might have people that will say, oh, I want to learn under you. Try using these people, not in a bad way. You're teaching them, but you're also delegating some of the work to them. Do not do everything yourself if you can help it. Try to delegate. And also, I have also noticed that we also have the issue of trust, because we don't trust people to execute these things for us. We just tend to want to do it by ourselves. We want to do it by ourselves from start to finish. We want to make sure we are always there. We don't take breaks. We don't want to travel. We always want to do it ourselves. Try to delegate. Try to create structure in your business that would also help the business when you're not physically there. You mustn't be physically present to run your business. So try as much as you can to learn how to outsource things. It might be your social media management, it might be for your content creation, it might be for logistics. Learn how to outsource, learn how to let people in. This is a great tip. I broke free from that bad habit in maybe 2019. I started learning to delegate. I started trusting people. I started hiring staffs, like, okay, a social media manager or a content creator. I started breaking free from all of that, and trust me, it made me more productive. I had time to think about other things I want to do. I had time to myself to rest. I had time for my family. So yeah, learn how to delegate and outsource. Just try it, guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know that prioritizing is actually a skill every entrepreneur should learn. So prioritizing skills. This way, it will help you know what you want to do first, from first to last, like in terms of priority. As entrepreneurs, we just tend to, oh, let me just start doing it, or I just want to write things down. I'm going here, I'm going there. But you do not put them in order of importance, like priority. If you're able to prioritize, learn that skill. I think there was one time I was taking a course on Coursera, but I didn't finish. But yeah, it also helped me. And also you can check YouTube videos as well. Learn how to prioritize, learn prioritizing skill. To know what you have to do first, second, third, till the very last. It's going to save your energy. It's going to help you multitask. If you're not good at multitasking, when you learn how to prioritize, it's going to help you a lot. But you don't knowing what to do first or last. For example, you want to go to zone A. Zone A is on the right. And you want to go to zone B. Zone B is also on the right. You want to go to zone C. Zone C is on the right. But you also want to go to zone F, which is on the left. Now, for some people, they'll go to zone A and then they will cross over to zone F instead of them doing A, B, C before coming to F. Because when you go to F, you have wasted a lot of time before you now go back to B and C. So you see what I mean? Learn how to prioritize. Prioritizing skill is very, very important for we entrepreneurs. So break free from this bad habit. Not prioritizing what you have to do, trying to say, okay, I'm just going to do it any which way. No, learn how to prioritize. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you time that we feel we do not have. So it's going to save you time, and you can use this time to do all other things that you have to do. Build a social circle. I'm so guilty of this. I'm trying to be better. Build a social circle aside your work life. Then again, the example I'll be giving is for we startups, for we small businesses, that our business is in the house, that we are always in the house. We want to do everything. We have this target, we have this goal, and we ignore our social life. Oh my goodness. Do not ignore your social life. make friends. It is good for your health, your mental health, your overall well-being. I know go out is such a cliche, go out to where, but reconnect with old people that you know. Stop following that trend of, oh, I'm cutting people out of my life, I do not need friends. We need friends. We really do need friends to balance our life. We need people to talk to. We need people to share our feelings with. We need people to share our problems with. We need friends. So please have a social life. Have that work-life balance. It is important. Sometimes you might be going through something and you don't need a business partner. You need a friend. You need a friend to talk to understand you from this angle you're going through. It might be heartbreak, it might be family issues, it might be a whole lot of these things. But if you have a friend, or if you have social circle, if you have people you trust to help you with these things, even though you cannot totally solve them by just having friends, trust me, the problem will be half solved. So have friends, go out on dates, meet people, do things, have a social life. Now, this is the very last one. Very last one. I think there should be more, but I just had to say the ones that I feel are the most important to me. Yeah, so because these are strictly my opinions, I'm not trying to force it on anyone, but strictly my opinion. I said this earlier, but I want to bring it out as a point on its own. Trust and taking risk. Now, as entrepreneurs, we are perfectionists. Most of us are perfectionists. We want to make sure that we do this thing perfectly. We want to make sure that we don't make mistakes. But also, as entrepreneurs, we know that risk is part of the game. Learn how to take risk and trust. Let me give a practical example. You see some people that want to import an item, but because they've heard so many stories of people that have defrauded other people, and then they've found the supplier, they've done all their checks and balance, they've done everything, but they keep stalling. I know someone that has been stalling for almost 2 years. I know him. I'm sure he's watching this video. He wants to buy something, but then he will say, oh, maybe I should wait a little. Am I sure these people will send my item? Am I sure this? Am I sure that? Even when he wants to hire, he'll be like, oh, I want to hire this guy, but am I sure he's going to do this thing very well? Learn how to trust and take risk. Yes, calculated risk is important, but learn how to trust people. In this entrepreneurship journey, we need people. We can do everything ourselves, but we also need to trust people that in turn, God is going to bring the right people to us, and we just learn how to trust in your entrepreneurship journey. So like I said earlier in the video, these are all my opinions. These are things that I am trying to break away from. I have broken away from some, but I know if I do away with all of these habits, my entrepreneurship journey is going to be way better. It's going to help me achieve my goals, and voila, it's just going to be easy and smooth.